I love being white. You can never make me hate my race or make me feel guilty for being proud to be white. Never in a million years, and I would choose to be white in every single lifetime. White is beautiful. White is powerful. White is intelligent. White is excellent. I love being white. What a blessing. I love being white, you know.
A white person, you are part of the story of Europe. You have a deep connection with Rome. You have a deep connection with Athens. You have a deep connection with Byzantium, with this whole world that's been ripped away from you, and instead they substituted some disgusting bullshit football game.
All the great things white people don't talk about, all the great things white people have accomplished. 97% of inventions were made by Europeans, and there's actually a website when they say like the traffic light or peanut butter was invented by black people. There's like a website that like fact checks these black inventions, and you look deeper into it, and usually they're all from white people that they might have added something or it was like completely stolen. So why are we not taught about that?
Wow, there's a site debunking black inventions?
Yeah, I forgot the name of it
That's
right
nuts.
now, but they didn't even invent peanut butter. So I don't think they've invented anything, actually.
Niggas ain't make shit.
People don't talk.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 59, verse 12. For the sin of their mouth and the words of their lips, let them even be taken in their pride. And for cursing and lying, which they speak. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone, for teaching us His truth according to the Bible and the well. I know shall one on the sincere eye can throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing His truth with diligence and sincerity and charity. And now shalom. To his sincere followers, believers of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Not as he that the world would do as well. You may believe in the children of faith like shalom. Hey, Esau for those clips. Esau's very prideful, man. Alright. Very prideful. God told him he's proud to be, to be white. Other guys saying the same thing, and the last guy, talking about, what white people have done, and, the things that black people invented was all a lie, and some website that fact checks everything. Why did he say anything about the website? He just, he's supposed to be lying like shit, man. Excuse my rude speech. But that, it says, Psalms 59:12. For the sin of their mouth and the words of their lips, let them even be taken in their pride, which they are. All right. The Lord is letting them get to a certain height, and He's gonna drop eat them, man. He's gonna cut them down. And for cursing and lying, which they speak, the scriptures say they, Psalms 58:3, it says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Okay, who is the wicked? So as soon as these devils come out the womb, as soon as they're able to talk, they're lying, man. This is Malachi 1:4. It says, whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down. And they have built it, man. Okay. When it came back into power. Alright. Renaissance era. They've been building ever since, man. The Lord's gonna throw everything you see down. Okay. Scriptures tell you in Revelation it's only gonna take 1 hour. Okay. It's gonna take 1 hour, man. To destroy what this man built. But really, he didn't build it. He had other people do it. Many Israelites. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and American Indians. Reading on Malachi 1:4, they shall build without throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness. Okay? So this is talking about Edom, the Edomites. Alright? They are the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. That has not changed. The Lord has a righteous anger for these devils. Alright? How do you get around that? Okay? And, the scriptures say, let's talk about this. Proverbs 3:31. It says, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Not supposed to be, envying this devil, man. A lot of the Latin tribes, Northern Kingdom, they envy this man. They want to be like this man. All right. They call themselves white. They marry into Edomite women to lighten up the race. They've been taught that, and this is with all Jakes, but certain tribes just sticks, man, like Simeon, the so-called Dominicanos. This particular one sticks to them hard, man. All right. They marry, Edomite women to lighten up the race, so they can have a better life. Now, why are you in a position to do that? Because of the curses. Because you transgress against the Heavenly Father, man. But when you tell Jake that, they, it goes over their head. They don't want to believe it because it's not coming from their daddy Esau. And this man is lauded for destruction, man. Okay? He is not righteous. He just been given power for a moment, man. Next stop for this man is chains, slavery. What's the problem with that? What's the problem with that, man? This is Exodus 21 and 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, well, if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. So when the judgment comes, right, from the Heavenly Father, the only begotten Son, you ain't gonna be screaming you want to be white then, right? Especially these Edomites. They're not gonna be saying they're proud to be white. They ain't gonna want to be white in these times to come. All right, they rounded up the Israelites and sold us. Whether it was taking Jake from Africa or taking Jake from the Americas, man. I said Americas, I'm talking about, America and the Caribbean islands, and sending Jake to Europe. And we are still in the hands of this devil, man. The proud Edomite. So the Lord said they're going to be put to death. All right? It's Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. Jacob is the 12 tribes of Israel. Jacob's name was changed to Israel, right? It says, now will that choose Israel. Yasha'Allah, we are the prince of the power. And set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be drawn unto them, the Israelite foreigners. But you have some of our people who look like so-called white people, right? Look like so-called Africans, look like so-called Asians. Look like every nation up on the earth, because we were scattered amongst all nations. They're gonna join unto us, the elect, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, for servants and handmaids. Right, and that's a nice way of saying it. For servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. So these proud mites, these proud Edomites, all right, go in captivity, because we was captives, and we're still captives up under them right now. It says, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressor. All right, each and every day we're getting close to the kingdom, man. These devils have no clue, all right, what's in store for them. They're not going to... Being proud and white, you're not going to want to be proud and white soon come. Like I said, man. The future looks very destructive for you Edomites. Okay? Anyway, I just wanted to touch on that, man. Oh, that's edifying. Next time I say shalom.